Welcome to my channel. On this channel, I will be talking about my life with a disability called Developmental Language Disorder, also known as DLD. I am not a professional in the area, so basically this is gonna be a personal view of the condition. See the subscribe button? Please use it as it helps me. And why don't you ring that bell as well? That will mean that you will get a new video every time I post it. If you have been here before, then welcome back. So in this video I will be talking about Afasic. I have been a vice president for this charity for the past 11 years. So let us get into the video. The charity was born in 1968 by a speech therapy called Margaret Greene. She was asked by her daughter, who insisted that she should look at a child showing the signs of frustration and temper tantrums. Through her diagnosis, she found that the child had DLD. The local authority wanted the parents to put the child into a hospital. In an article for Afasic, she said this: in 1968, my daughter insisted that I should see a small boy who couldn't speak, and who threw the most appalling temper tantrums through sheer frustration. His mother was suffering under the strain, and professionals believed that the boy should be sent to a mental institution. The general opinion of speech clinics that then was that it was pointless to refer children for speech therapy before they were of school age. There were no diagnostic facilities. The tests available were very limited, and consequently, many children were being sent to special schools. General provision did not exist. Obviously, this child was not mentally handicapped, and I spent a sleepless night tormented by this sorry state of affairs. Finally, it became clear to me that I must start an association for parents of these children, as they were bewildered, scattered, and entirely without support. Among those who gave me marvelous encouragement at my first meeting were Mr. Tony Martin, director of the Nuffield Speech and Hearing Centre, and Dr. Mary Sheridan. They then had the responsibility for the deaf and hard of hearing at the Ministry of Health. Even so, I had been determined from the start that Afasic would be an association for parents. after reading Elizabeth Browning's book about her own experiences in bringing up her son with the severe speech and language difficulties, the frustrations of lack of understanding and ignorance she and her family faced, I knew that she would be the ideal person to join the committee of Afasic and take a responsibility for publicity and fundraising. Over the past 15 years, Afasic has worked with tremendous determination and strength to awaken the society to the existence of this group of much neglected children. Throughout the years Afasic been around, it has helped thousands of families, and they have helped with reports regarding DLD. When my mom joined the charity, Afasic used to do activity weeks where they would take the children out for a week's holiday and give the parents a respite. The holidays could be anywhere in the UK, and a couple of times they took it abroad to Disney World in Orlando and a scout camp somewhere in Vlissingen in the Netherlands. As I have already said, the holidays were activity weeks where we could do rock climbing and abseiling, canoeing, treasure hunts, etc. But unfortunately, they had to close it down in the 90s due to the lack of funding. I became a vice president in 2010 due to my help spreading awareness through talks that I have done. Unfortunately, I haven't done many talks recently, but I hope to get back to it soon. I have been busy hosting the Christmas carols at the St. Andrew Church in Holborn, where I am hosting it with 2 other people who have DLD. It's full of song, laughter and readings. One of the readings is delivered from our president, the veteran actor Sir Derek Jacobi, famous for the TV show in the 70s, I, Claudius. Another fundraising event Afasic has is a bike ride where participants will bike from one town to another, usually about a week's distance between the 2 towns. I joined them on one such ride where we were going from Avonmouth near Bristol to Yarmouth on the Isle of Wight. Unfortunately, I was unsuccessful with it as I fell off my bike near Salisbury and fractured my shoulder and had it in a sling for the rest of the trip. Some of the volunteers even have ran in the Virgin Money London Marathon and some other marathons around the country. But unfortunately, with the outbreak of the global COVID-19 pandemic, all of the fundraising like this had to go onto the back burner, and as we went into several lockdowns, as did the rest of the world. Anyway, I think this is an excellent place to stop, and all that has left me to say is the following. Thank you for watching my videos, and I do try my best and hope that it helps you in some way or another. Again, thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't, please do so, as it does help me, and you will get more videos like this. Have a good week, and see you in the next video, where I will be talking about DLD and sport. So, peace out.